Stop scrolling for a moment. This message may be meant for your heart. If you are smiling outside but hurting inside, this video is for you. Some battles are silent, and only Allah knows how heavy they feel. Today, we will talk about pain, patience, and the mercy of Allah. There are moments in life when the heart feels unbearably heavy, even though no one around us can see it. We continue our daily routines, talk to people, and fulfill our responsibilities, yet inside we feel exhausted, broken, and alone. At night, when the world becomes quiet, the pain becomes louder. Questions fill our minds, and tears fall without words. We do not want to complain, but the weight of life becomes too much to carry. Allah reminds us in the Quran that He does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. This means that every tear, every struggle, and every silent prayer exists because Allah knows you are strong enough to survive it. Your pain is not meaningless. It is not unseen. It is part of a journey that Allah Himself has written with wisdom and mercy. The tears that fall in silence are never ignored by Allah. Even when your lips cannot form a dua, Allah understands the language of your heart. When you whisper Ya Allah with a trembling voice, the heavens respond. The Prophet taught us that Allah is closest to those whose hearts are broken. In your lowest moments, when you feel forgotten, when you feel lost, Allah is nearer to you than ever before. Every tear you shed is recorded, and every moment of patience is rewarded. You may feel alone, but you are never abandoned. Allah sees your struggle, and He promises that no pain goes unnoticed, and no patience goes unrewarded. Many people believe that hardship means Allah is angry with them, but this is not always true. Sometimes, pain is a sign of Allah's love. Sometimes, difficulty is a door to purification, growth, and closeness to Him. Allah tests those whom He loves, not to break them, but to raise them. Think about it. If life were always easy, would we ever fall into sujud with sincere tears? Would we ever call upon Allah with complete humility? Hardship reminds us that this world is temporary and that true peace is found only in Allah. Trust His plan, even when you do not understand it, because Allah's decisions are always rooted in mercy. No matter how dark your life feels right now, remember that darkness never lasts forever. Allah has promised that after every hardship comes ease. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but at the perfect time, Allah will open doors you never imagined. Hold firmly onto your prayers. Speak to Allah as a friend. Cry in sujud. Trust Him with your broken heart. One day, you will look back and realize that Allah was guiding you, protecting you, and preparing something better for you. Never lose hope, because when you rely on Allah, He becomes enough for you. There are times when you raise your hands, but no words come out. Your heart wants to speak, yet your tongue feels heavy. You sit in silence, wondering if Allah hears you. But understand this clearly, silence itself can be a dua. Allah knows what you want even before you ask. He knows the fears you hide, the pain you cannot explain, and the hope you are too afraid to voice. When you sit quietly with a broken heart, Allah is listening more closely than ever. Your silence is not ignored. Your tears are not wasted. Allah is working behind the scenes, even when you feel nothing is changing. One of the hardest tests is waiting. Waiting for relief. Waiting for answers. Waiting for peace. You ask Allah, why not now? But Allah's wisdom is far greater than our understanding. Sometimes He delays because the moment is not right. Sometimes He delays because you are being prepared. If Allah answered every prayer immediately, we might receive things that would harm us. Trust that when Allah delays, it is not rejection, it is protection. What is written for you will reach you, even if the entire world tries to stop it. People will disappoint you. Some will leave without explanation. Some will hurt you without apology. And in those moments, you may feel abandoned. But Allah never leaves. When the world turns its back on you, Allah turns toward you. This is the moment to build a relationship with your Creator that does not depend on people. Rely on Allah, not on creation. Humans are temporary, but Allah is constant. When you place your trust in Him, He replaces what you lost with something better. Sometimes peace, sometimes strength, sometimes a deeper connection with Him. Prayer is not just a ritual, it is healing. Every time you stand before Allah, you are unloading your burdens. Every sajda is a moment where your soul breathes. You may not feel better immediately, but slowly, quietly, Allah heals you from within. Prayer teaches patience. It teaches humility. It teaches surrender. When you pray consistently, even with a tired heart, Allah changes you before He changes your situation. Healing does not always mean the pain disappears. It means the pain no longer controls you. Sometimes people misunderstand you. They judge your actions without knowing your intentions. This hurts deeply. But remember, Allah knows your intentions. He knows what you meant, what you tried to do, and how hard you struggled. On the day of judgment, you will not stand before people, you will stand before Allah. And that is enough. Let people think what they want. Focus on pleasing Allah. When your intention is sincere, Allah defends you in ways you may never notice. If you are tired, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, this message is for you. You have survived days you thought you wouldn't. You are still standing, and that itself is proof of Allah's mercy. Do not give up now. Do not lose hope at the final stretch. Allah is closer than you think. Relief is nearer than it feels. Keep going. Keep praying. Keep trusting. One day your heart will rest, and you will realize that every tear brought you closer to Allah, and that was the greatest gift of all.